Hey there smartphone fans, welcome back. And if you're looking for the biggest display phone to watch hours and hours of media and play lots of games, Xiaomi have just released the third Mi Max, and it's bigger, it has more battery, better cameras and a more powerful Snapdragon than its predecessor. It just got in, so let me share my first thoughts. And first onto the specs. Now 6.9 inches, now 5500 mAh of battery, same cameras as Redmi Note 5, and finally USB Type-C. There's a link to buy the phone below the video if you want to do so. On the back of the phone there is a fingerprint scanner, which is really good and reliable, and the back finish is really good. It's premium aluminium, better than the Redmi Note series, kind of very close to the Mi A2 I reviewed. And inside the package you don't get a case, but you get a fast charging charger. Now let's talk a bit about the size of this phone. It's big, but thanks to its curved body, it's actually pretty easy to handle with one hand, despite its enormous size. Yes, the display is bigger, but in actual size, it's absolutely the same as the Mi Max 2. So Xiaomi have given you more display with the same phone size, but it doesn't help. It's still pocket unfriendly and weighs around 220 grams, and it's around a third bigger than the Nokia X6, which is a 5.8 inch display. So yeah, it's kind of big, but Xiaomi have thought of a few ways to implement to get around that, so you can swipe anywhere to get access to the notification shade, which means you don't have to like scroll with the thumb all the way up and down. And this year they have vastly improved the specs, mainly taking the Redmi Note 5 parts like Snapdragon 636 and the same 12+5 megapixel camera configuration on the back. It's an f1.9 sensor from Samsung with really large 1.4 micropixel size, so really good upgrade, high resolution, 18:9 display, very thin bezels, and of course this is a global ROM version of this phone, so it has a bunch of free themes and wallpapers like that very famous new Xiaomi Poco F1 look, if you want to get that for your Mi Max 3. So this is a global phone with the support band 20 if you're wondering, in Europe, and it does also have plenty of languages supported. All the main European, Asian and South American languages are in there. So if you want the phone in your language, the Mi Max 3 Global ROM really does that for you. The phone also has Face ID recognition, which is pretty fast and accurate, but it's definitely not very secure and can be absolutely fooled with a picture of somebody looking like you. It's a nice feature, but it's definitely not as secure as very high-end smartphones. The Mi Max 3 may not have NFC, but it does have a IR blaster to control your remote controls, and it also has a FM radio in it, a compass, and really good GPS because it locks a very fast signal from inside my house. So lack of NFC is really compensated by a lot of features that most budget phones don't have, and the Snapdragon 636 is still really fast at 120,002 points, which was unheard of until this year. So this is practically as good as it gets for performance in a $200 phone. And thanks to that Snapdragon 636 and the very refined and speed-oriented MIUI 9.6 I'm running here, the phone actually handles a lot of heavy apps, multitasking, seems to handle them quite well, and this is a fast phone, but I do see a slight stutter every now and then with the animations. It's probably due to the phone not yet being fully optimized because it's a new model. And yeah, I'm using Xiaomi's gesture system, which for navigation, which you can also use an on-screen key thing if that's your thing. The on-screen navigation from Xiaomi is not really perfect, but it's still okay, and it's actually very easy to use. And this is one of those phones that is actually meant for split screen multitasking because of that huge display. And now to wrap this up, I'm just going to give you a few camera samples. This again is the same camera configuration as the Redmi Note 5, so it can shoot 4K video, It also has electronic image stabilization at the 1080p as well, and photos look very good. There's a very fast shutter speed, there's a good portrait mode. So far I've taken a few daylight shots and they seem really good, but do check out from a full review. There's again a link to buy the phone below the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to the channel for more content, and look forward to my full Mi Max 3 review coming soon. And I might also do a separate camera and gaming review as well.